What is up, RZ Jones 18 fans? Welcome back to the YouTube channel with today's haul. So I've been gathering this haul up since not last week before. We just got back from Oklahoma, seeing my grandpa and my grandma. Very good time, good seeing them. Traveling was fun, but that'll be saved for another time. But before that, I have acquired three things. I've acquired a Marvel figure, a DC figure, and a Motu figure. So we're gonna do. They're all three like easily in my top three for the year, which is crazy. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and start with the first one. We're gonna go in that order. So the first one that I got was of a. So I have a version of this guy already um, on the shelf from Mark, and but I went to Comics to Games and they had him, and I was like, well, I really want this version of the character in this particular costume. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it, and I am gonna end up getting his countermate, and that would be the Mezco 112 Collective Deadpool and Wolverine. So this is the one that I have right now. Deadpool will be acquired definitely by the end of the month. He is the other Mezco I really want for the year now to kind of complete this duology. Um, Now, with the figure, you also get your base, and this piece is missing because I gave it to another figure so I could sell it, and we'll get to that when we get to it later in the video. Actually, right before we get to the last figure. But without further ado, here is Mezco, Deadpool, and Wolverine. And I know people have been modifying the heck out of this figure because of the suit, and I get it. I totally do. However, this figure is exactly the way I want it to be, and so I have no real reason to do that. I know some people are modding it and giving him like the flesh arms and everything. That should have been a Mezco thing. We should have gotten an extra set of arms to go with this. They've done that before. Um, but still, really like him. I think the Hugh Jackman head sculpts are, sorry, I think all the Hugh Jackman head sculpts are really good, but I am definitely on the Goering face with the cowl on. I just think it looks better. But he's been acquired, and I will be showing off Deadpool when Deadpool arrives. So that's him. And then oh about a week later, we are getting ready for the big trip, and my stepdad and me decided to go. We had to go down to Fairfield to talk to his mom, and while we were there, I wanted to go sell some stuff at Toy Department. I have been in Toy Department in a little under almost a year, and so I was like, I want to go and visit, and I want to spend money because I miss giving them money. It's a fact. It's a fact. I missed it so much. And so while we were there, I took. So here's everything that's no longer in the collection I got rid of to acquire a singular piece that I've been desperately wanting. I no longer have my Mezco Batman, which is fine. I uh, I got rid of my MetaQuest 3S, which is fine as well. I just didn't play it enough. MP44 Shatterglass Optimus Prime is no longer here as well because I want to get MPG12, the new one. I think he looks a lot better than my other one. Uh, and then I also got rid of the Netflix He-Man, the big bulky one. I got rid of him. Skeletor I couldn't get rid of because he was broken. I got rid of him. Warhammer Titus is gone, and 1973 Hot Toys Wolverine is gone as well, and that's why I was okay getting rid of him because I have this one now, and I'll be getting Deadpool to kind of put him in that spot. But I bet you're wondering, well, if I got rid of all that and some extra stuff in there as well, I was just doing it for trade credit because I knew I had enough money to do the other thing I wanted to do. I went there and got two things. I got a birthday present from my grandpa, which was the Bigfoot figure from Marvel Legends, which he loved. And then the other thing I wanted was a Hot Toys figure. And I knew they had at least one version of him here at the store. Now, granted, I got, I think it was like $325 in trade. So I had a pretty good like trade-in value for everything I got. And I really, really, really wanted this guy. And so, even though I did trade my Mezco in, need no fear, he's still in the collection. That would be Hot Toys, Robert Pattinson, the Batman. Yes, he is here, and I'm not going to be doing anything for this figure in particular, simply because we've already done a whole video review of the deluxe set for this figure. However, I did not just get him. Oh, no, no, no. So, I got the deluxe edition again, with an extra caveat. I acquired the Hot Toys Batman and Bat Symbol 2-pack. I got the Signal, and I got Batman. It comes with all the deluxe edition stuff. Everything that I had with this figure originally, I got back with an extra Bat Signal that works. Very happy. This thing is incredible. The detail on this thing is insane. And, like, it shines so well. It shines so well. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. Funny enough, we have another thing in this haul for lighting up features, which is pretty cool. But I got the Bat Signal. Love it. But I did get the big one. I feel like every time I go to the toy department now, except when I go back there regularly, whenever that happens, I just spend a lot of money. And so between my trading credit and me, he was $525, which is totally worth it, because this is the version of Batman that I actively want, is this version of Pattinson's Batman. Now, he does still have the issues. I think the neck is not super sturdy. Same thing with the faces. I had this issue with my last one, and I'm going to go grab that real quick because it's going to be lost, and I don't want to lose that because it's the stationary face. Ugh. Ooh. But yeah, he still has his issues. Who was that? That was Wolverine. Okay. Sorry. It's just these magnets aren't as strong as they need to be. And I get why they gave him the magnetic neck. Like, he can really look up, really look down. Like, I totally get, like we talked about in the review, I totally get why they did it this way. It's just, I wish it was a fixed neck. I really wish it wasn't not a fixed neck, but like a neck with a ball peg. Then I feel better about it. But I did get the big one, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the box real quick, because like, this is different than the last one we looked at. Yeah. But yeah, it comes with the wingsuit. It comes with the diorama base, all the fun stuff for Batman that it's supposed to have. It has, and like, here's his display base and everything. Like, this is easily, like, to finally have him and Superman in the scale for these two versions of the characters that I wanted is so cool, and they look so good together as a pairing. Like, it just worked out so well. Now, here we go with the last one that just came yesterday. I ordered earlier this past week when the Mattel thing was going on. So Mattel Creations Revealed was going on this past week, and everybody knew that since it's Mattel, Motu was going to be there in some capacity. Now, we didn't know how Motu was going to be there in the capacity they were there. And listen, the brick built Castle Grayskull from the movie with the microfigs looks really good. I don't know the price on that one yet. The collaboration with Gene looks really good. I really want the Skeletor Panthro. $100 is pretty expensive in my opinion, but I think those will stick around where I can definitely go in and just pick the one I want and move on. But the figure I was most nervous about not getting was the one that I got pretty quickly. And so it is Laser Power He-Man, our first ever, I believe, single carded Creations exclusive He-Man. This has not happened before. Skeletor will be the same way when they do Laser Light He-Man, Laser Light Skeletor. Is that these will be the first two Creations exclusive figures that are not part of a multi-pack. They're singular releases of both He-Man and Skeletor, which is really cool. It's unique. It adds something new to the collection. Not what I was expecting at all. I was fully expecting, really hoping for it to be too bad. Wasn't too bad. Not a big of a deal. But here is the figure. And, like, holds the sword just fine. Get that situated. We'll get it a lofting. And there you go. There is your Laser Power He-Man wielding his Laser Power Sword. And let me tell you, as a fan of Motu, this is probably one of the coolest pieces to add to the collection. Simply because, like, the amount of, like, rarity and nostalgia around this piece in the original Motu line is crazy. Oh, excuse me. And so adding it to the collection feels very cool. It feels unique. And, like, everybody's going to have the figure now, which is really cool. So I also do have our mini comic, which is Doom from Tomorrow. So how do I put this? The art style of these comics has gotten not bad, but, like, there's a shot in here of, yeah, like, without reading anything, like, there's a shot of He-Man in here that I just don't like the way he looks in this comic book, like, at all. In the way that they try to bring in the snake stuff to this story, where it did not need to be there. This is probably my least favorite Creation exclusive mini comic that we've gotten. Battle for Eternia from Eternia is probably going to end up being always my favorite one because of the specialness of that mini comic. But of the mini comics we've gotten, this is probably the weakest one. Rio Blast mini comic is up there for me for sure as well. I did not like Rio Blast's mini comic in particular. It did not really work well for me. Stone Dars was fine. I'm trying to think of anybody else's. I think all of the Power of Grayskull figures, mini comics have been really good. It just, every once in a while we'll miss, and we definitely missed on this one. This is definitely just going in the pile for mini comics, and that's where it will stay. The main thing about this is the figure. I know the head sculpt has been getting a lot of flack, and to me, like, that new re-release He-Man head sculpt, I think, is the best head sculpt they've put out for He-Man. Like, I have it in, like, standard. I have it with the blood on it from the Battlefield Warriors pack. And I have this one now. I also have the base standard He-Man head. I have the animation He-Man head. New Adventures, because of the 4-pack I have a lot of He-Man heads. And I don't think this one's, like, a criminal bad. Like, I've seen worse. I think Masterverse, has the worst He-Man head sculpt, except for Faker. But, like, this captures what the figure looked like in the comic book. And when you see where this was going, the laser stuff just makes sense. Um, being that where we were going for New Adventures of He-Man, like this pack could have been a weapon variant for He-Man for New Adventures of He-Man. Like I would love to get my New Adventures of He-Man down, try the armor on him, and see if it works aesthetically with the figure. I think it'd be really cool. Plus, they tease in this comic book, not tease, like he's part of the story, is New Adventures Skeletor, and I'm like, are we going to get a New Adventures Skeletor in Origins? That'd be crazy. Because Masterverse, New Adventures Skeletor, and He-Man are two of the most expensive figures in Masterverse, which is crazy. But all the New Adventures stuff in there is up there in price. But yeah, this is a short one. This will be the last one for a while. I am mainly focusing on getting Deadpool for the Memesco stuff, and obviously Motuing it, making sure I stay up to date with them. With him being here, I'm up to date on all the creation stuff, minus the new 2-pack that just came out, the new 2-packs that came out today for the creator exclusive, which is fine. Origins wise, we got 8 figures left. We've got Titus, Megator, Laserlight, He-Man. We have Blade. We have Wildor. We have Solar. We have Twiston and Rotoid, and then we have the Giants, and that's it. We are going to be all caught up. We'll be done with Motu with the Origins line figure wise. Now we're still missing vehicles. We're still missing a play set. You know, that stuff we're not there, but figure wise, we are damn near close to being complete with the Origins line, which is absolutely insane. Original figure wise, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But, you know, once we get there, I don't know what's going to happen. Genuinely don't. But you guys will be there for when it happens. But until then, yeah. Thumbnail. Possibly. But it's really cool. I got a character. I got 2 characters back in the forms I think I like them better in. I got the new He-Man, and so I feel pretty good. So until the next haul, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Like, rate, subscribe, and tell me about your recent haul pickups in the comment section down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye.